Alright, I'm going to create some dye from dried up watercolor, Chinese watercolor, Marie's Chinese watercolor indigo, because the color dried in the tube. That it's a very old tube. It's the tin tube, the lead kind of. We don't carry this anymore. This is like a 20 years old maybe. So it's dried up, and I just let it soak there. So hopefully we'll get enough. So this is a way to use them, I think. So you can save them and use it for this purpose. I also got some amber here. Okay, here this one is still soft. So I just open. I think it's dried up. So I just open the end. Just open the end of it, and just put it in the plastic saucer and add water to it. So this basically will create a neutral tone for me, I think. Oops, too much. And you can use your fingertip to grind. So this is how it's very easy if you use your finger to grind it like so. Okay, also this one. It should be a ceramic one, so it's not so smooth. The plastic is difficult to grind. So if you use a ceramic one, it will be much easier. So, you can use warm water. I use it a little bit warm room water. I wish I can just use this heat, but you cannot. This is wax. Let me take that out and put my brush in later. Actually, you have to keep this brush warm. So that's not water. Let me just put it as on the side. So I hope this is cool enough, and I have this padding ready, anti-sticking padding, and just kind of rub it on. I think you can just use. This is not dark enough. I think it should be quite dark. I wish this is a harder surface. So maybe we can just put in ceramic. Here we go. Indigo. Okay, that's much better. So I can grind it on this ceramic saucer. Yeah. I think that's enough. Okay, I just clean my hand. Let me get a paper towel. Okay, so the wax is cold. Don't put it in the refrigerator, because if you do that, all the wax will fall into tiny particles. So just room temperature, let it cool. Okay, and now it's resist, right? I can do the wash on the back side because this is rice paper. The wax may still penetrate through, but some part is less. So I think we can wash both sides. So I have to use a regular brush. Let me see. I will use a. Let's just use a bristle brush. This is a barbecue brush. It's more powerful to press the paints in. I think. And all is wax. After you do this, I'll apply wax again, and then we iron out the wax with a blotting paper, newsprint, and that time you will see perfect flat and shiny finish. And you can see that pattern. I left some unpainted area, but the resist we did with the white, with the transparent white, that still prevent the paints to go on. You can see the birds. If I do this on the front, you might got this little beads on the birds. You have to clean it, otherwise when you iron it, you might create stains on the bird. So that's why I put everything on the back at this point. So even I have that little beads here or there, it will not create much unwanted spot. Okay, I just use barbecue brush. Let's finish that. I want the edge to be darker. So that's actually no wax here. That's nice. Oh, my pen's almost gone. Okay, and this is on the back, so it's much stronger than I need. Maybe just add some water. Get some more to finish that. So that's the shady part. Anyway, this is the back, right? And you can do some cleanup before you dry it. Just like this bird area and some flowers. Maybe you could have this on the flowers. Maybe that will be nice, like a pony dots accent. So it's up to you. And you can take those beads off because they're floating on the surface of the wax, and this pattern are the part that unwaxed, so no resist that goes in. But you can leave some dots there. It's nice, one of the kind of texture. Let me make sure that the margin is dark, so that will bring more lights to the center, the focus. Right. Let me turn off the camera so I can let it either dry naturally or use a hair dryer to dry it before I can do the final wax. Okay, now the painting is almost dry. Just realized that I didn't try to create the cracks, the crumbling thing. So I just do a little experiment, maybe on a corner somewhere, like here. So you can crumble it really hard and open it, then you paint a little more, so the paints will go inside the crack. Now this time I just do it on the front. using my barbecue brush, bristle brush. This is the end wax, but I want to create dark corner here, so that's okay. And lots of beads. I will blot it off. Beads like a little ball. So just take it out. I think that's it. Just a little experiment of this cracking thing. I would try one more time maybe. It looks okay with this painting so far, so I'm going to let's just add a little brown to vary the color a little bit, so it's not so boring. This is on the front side. I was washing on the other side earlier. Cannot really get into that. I think this is not very easy, but I will keep trying until I figure out how to create those nice ice crack kind of pattern. But you know, this pattern are the space between my strokes. That's really nice with but to give you a look of the batik. So just get out this unwanted extra dots. Okay, we can give it a try before we do the final wax. Okay, let me just turn on my hair dryer. I need to. Okay, yeah.